Hello, folks. Have you heard of the technique called creating a need? Well, the creating a need technique is simply works like this. If you're trying to convince somebody to believe something, then what you do is you try to create a scenario where where they need what you have in order for them to get what they need. Well, you make them think that they need something when they really don't, basically. You manipulate their mind, basically. And this is a technique that's used in many different places, and frankly, it's a psychological technique. It works very effectively. Here's a sample.
You all know that evolution argues that we share a common ancestor with the great apes, the chimpanzee, the gorilla, and the orangutan. Well, if that's true, there should be genetic similarities, and in fact there are. But there's something that's really interesting and has the potential, if it were true, to contradict evolutionary common ancestry. And that is, we have 2 fewer chromosomes than the other great apes. We have 46, they all have 48. That's very interesting. Now, what does that actually mean? Well, first of all, the 46 chromosomes that we have, you got 23 from... It's very interesting. Now, what does that actually mean? Well, first of all, the 46 chromosomes that we have, you got 23 from mom and 23 from dad. So it's actually 23 pairs. These guys have 24 from each parent, so they have 24 pairs. So everybody in this room is missing a pair of chromosomes. So where'd it go?
Wait a minute. Alright, now, you see what I'm talking about? This guy is creating a need that is going to cause you to think you need it, when in reality you don't. He's basically trying to manipulate your mind into thinking you need something that he has, when in reality he just played a nice little mind trick right there. The first problem is that he assumes, he's already working from an assumption that evolution is true. And if evolution is true, then we are missing a pair or so of chromosomes. You see? See that right there? And if you don't believe in evolution, then there are no missing chromosomes at all. No chromosomes are missing at all. Here is the second problem. In the beginning, he stated that because there are similarities that chimps have with humans, that means that we came from them. Well, you know, if you go to an insane asylum and you open the door and you see one of the guys crawling around on the floor and drooling, does that mean that man came from a dog? Or some other kind of animal that walks on 4 legs and froths at the mouth? Does that mean that he came from that animal just because he acts like it? No. Definitely not. So, in conclusion, let's wrap this all up. Now, this is where this guy is working from. First of all, because he believes in evolution.
You all know that evolution argues that we share a common ancestor with the great apes, the chimpanzee, the gorilla, and the orangutan. Well, if that's true, there should be genetic similarities, and in fact there are. But there's something that's really interesting and has the potential, if it were true, to contradict evolutionary common ancestry. And that is, we have 2 fewer chromosomes than the other great apes. We have 46, they all have 48. That's very interesting.
Then he would also believe that the chimps and humans are that the chimps and humans are missing a pair of chromosomes. So, because he believes in evolution, he believes that the humans and chimps are missing a pair of chromosomes. And that is the only way that you can believe that there are a pair of chromosomes missing if you believe in evolution. Period.
Just turn this radio.